Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Landships Conquer the Ground. Today's beverage is a very hydrating yet highly carbonated sparkling water infused with blood orange and mango. So welcome back to the game. And previously we were doing a little bit of an assault. I say a little bit because obviously you do get sort of ebb and flow in the game, and it was just a bit of a lull in combat because of mainly like alliances and defensive pacts and that sort of thing. But relationships sort of broke down and was one AI attacked basically from all sides, and well, now it's now. So yeah, we are still at war with Y, and we are in no main pact with the guy down here. Non-aggression pact, actually. I do apologise and correct myself there. We've also got this guy who's in a defensive pact, I believe, yes, with the person over here. Now, that's not terrible, so I would very much like to maybe put a sort of alliance together so, you know, everyone will be all okay. If we go over to diplomacy, the main problem that we have is that the guy next to me, yes, they are weaker, but they're also dishonourable, willing to break treaties at the drop of a hat. So that's suboptimal. We have the guy to the right of him, who they are in a defensive pact with. They are much weaker, but they are also cooperative, so they're more likely to to work out. In fact, I'm going to make offer, and I'm going to say maybe defensive pact or non-aggression. I'm going to go non-aggression pact, and let's see, maybe what else? I think no, they're not going to do. Not going to do that. Okay. I mean, I could give them money, but that's probably not going to happen. I'll just see how we get on. Yeah, we've been sending delegations and such back and forward. There's also another person around here, which I believe is this guy who's craven, easily frightened and bullied. Okay. So, well, mainly we're going to have to take over this area. So, how are we going to do that? Well, if we look at the city, we can see that they've only got one airship, so that's not bad for us anyway. But they do have, sadly, 4 static structures which are armed with, looks to be cannons as well as some rifles. Okay, I don't think the slugs that we currently have are going to be able to deal with that. Let me just go to award a medal to the ship and confirm that. And I think there's another 1 or 2 here as well. So we're awarding the accuracy medal because that's the only one we have. Obviously, we did alter some of these slugs. Some of them are still named. They're the original one, though, but not that it matters. I think they have all been changed. Is there anything we can build that would help us out? In fact, one thing I might have to do is build. Yeah, there's no defences in Stinex. I really don't like leaving it open like that, but. Okay, I'm going to build a supply ship. No, factories maybe. Let's go build land ship. And we can build the llama, we can build the sloth, which why would we ever want to do that? And then there's the slugs. So there's other things that we can't do. So you've got like the adders, you've got having a badger would be brilliant right about now for them static structures. I do want to make something that can take out much better anyway the airships. So we've got on the slugs, we've got this aerial charges, but they're not that accurate. So, yeah, and also their arc of fire is fairly terrible. I would very much like to make something that's just armed with flak, and to be fair, that's what we are researching. Anyway, if I was going to attack, I'm going to have to get some more slugs. So we're going to say build land ship, slug version 2, and I can make 3 of them. That might be enough. I'm not really too sure, but we shall see. We do have some heroes still in the pool, but I don't really want to get a lot of these ones. No, I'm not gonna bother. So I don't know if they're actually building. It doesn't look like they are. Normally you get a line to say that that's happening. We did have a really big problem with money in the previous. Yeah, it was a bit of an issue. Sinex is fully recovered from the war. Money is plus 62 generic units of currency. That'll start heading down as we build more of these slugs. And I think I can build one more. Build a land ship and a slug version 2, just the one. So that's now, how many in total have we got? We've got a fair few. Now, I have an option when it comes to assaulting. I can go and try and take this, but if I was to make it... Oh, hang on, wait. We've got an incoming enemy fleet. There's research completed. Let's select research, and I'm going to go for... I'd very much like to go with... I'll go with metallurgy, simply because 40% less research required, because Nomja already has that. So that's That's a good one. So this pirate fleet is going to come to Opad. There's nothing which I can really do about it. But yes, I have a couple of options. I can take these areas or try to, or if we play it a bit risky, if we go to here, to Y, their main city. If we take that, they'll not have a fleet, they'll not have anywhere to build, and then taking the rest is going to be absolutely easy. Let's see if any of that actually is a thing. Look at that. We managed to get through all that research pretty quick there. Let's go with a scientific method and then extra fleet speed. Why not? Because, again, it's all cheap to get. So, if I accept automatic resolution, I will lose, apparently, and they won't lose anything. Yeah, that's suboptimal. So let's go ahead and we'll move things around. Lots of slugs here. I don't know how many we've got actually in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we will start the fight. It is in, obviously, the night time here. I'm going to go with superiority and speed, and then ram to there so we can try and get these charges in. So there we go, charges are away. Sadly, we're having to lead them a little bit, and they've just basically parked on top of our thing here. And whoa, what's going on there? There's some sort of... Oh yeah, that's a good hit. The problem here is it's going to fall and crash into the ground, and yep, that's pretty much it gone. It's still got the front half where the guns are, but there's not much I can do about it. This thing I wasn't really too concerned about. What is concerning is if we go to the back here, they've got 4 static structures, and I won't be able to get to them unless we completely blow up this thing here in front of me. And it looks like I'm going to have a bit of an issue with that one because the front slug is all kinds of on fire. Right, let me get this moving. I've told them to move, but they are not, and that's because I think the crew are too busy putting out fires. Actually, no, the one crew is too busy putting out fires, and this is our... Yeah, this is our seasoned strategist, and that thing's completely gone. Yeah, we're gonna lose the captain there. Okay, well, I'm gonna double tap all these and go to aimed fire because they should be on aimed fire. And well, basically, there's nothing I can do now other than just wait it out. So let's just see if we can get a win off this. If we get a win off this, this will be very much of a high-risk, high-reward scenario. Looks like this has exploded here. I think the ammo went up. But the problem with that is we've got, it says 14 units actually for us, but yeah, how much of them actually have got ammo? So yeah, so they're already under halfway for ammo. Although the front stack switch has just exploded. Second one's followed suit, and then it's basically these two here, but I think we're going to run out of ammo unless we get exceptionally lucky with an explosion or a fire. I think basically we're going to have to flee. But is it all kinds of bad? I don't know. I haven't decided. That's gone, so it's just the one at the back. We might get lucky, we might not. And there's nothing much I can do about this. There are still shots coming in, but they are waning, and I think aside from 1 or 2, there's basically no ammo left across the board. Completely out of ammo. Completely out of ammo. Although, there's some damage going on this. No, not anymore. Okay, so I am going to have to flee on that one. Exit combat, as we will obviously lose 1. And then we will head back here. Now, we're not limping home, because I made sure I took the resources. Propaganda. Unsee us inflicted grievances on you, so your advisors now suggest you pen pamphlets. Ignore it. 4 months to recover on from that fight there. I'm going to head to Stinex as soon as possible, just so we can start repairing. In fact, what I'm going to do is build landship, and yes, build another slug. So there we go, and we'll unpause it. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about that pirate heading that way. That's just how it is. Come on, there is yes, scientific method completed. Right, we'll head back, and let's just see. We'll need to effect some repairs. In fact, will we? Because we had one just blow up. Oh yeah, that's definitely in need of repair. We'll repair that up, and that's pretty much it. And we've replaced the other one. So yes, I do want to head back to Y as soon as possible, but it's going to take a while. You can see the supplies going up, but not at a huge rate. Fleet Academy, police station, factories. Looks like they've recovered from the from the fight there. This is good. Assign captain, select that hero, and that's all good. So, it's going to take a while for me to get up to there. And here's the fight, and I'm just going to say automatic resolution, because there's no way I can fight that, and I'm not wasting everyone's time. Let's build a factory. So, +5 stress, it's gone to 91 stress. I don't know what happens if it gets to 100. I assume they will leave, or something else really bad will happen. But we'll see. So this is going to be definitely a one-way trip. That's extra fleet speed. I'm going to select... what am I going to select now for our next thing? We do have flat cannons now, which is good, but I certainly don't need them for basically this thing, simply because we know that they don't have anything other than the static structures. Now, they might have repaired them, they might not have. Let's see what happens. We're going to go back, and we are going to... If I accept... Alright, so they've repaired 2 out of the 3. Sorry, out of the 4. If I accept the fight as it is, again, it's going to say... It's going to put it as a loss. And considering we nearly won last time... yeah, let's go with bring in S support, more speed, more better, and then get closer, because why not? So, there we go. And we'll do that for all of these guys. One at a time, obviously. Because I want to leave some good separation between all of these. And I'll make sure that they are in a rough position. You can see the big difference in speed. Already we've got a good fire going on this front structure. I've already lost a cannon, sadly, on this thing, but it is what it is. In fact, once again, this thing is not really under command anymore, and it's going to explode. That captain, honestly, he must have the worst run of luck. I mean, he spends most of his time in the infirmary beds. Right, okay, let's just continue bringing these up. One of these won't be on aimed fire, and I don't know which one it is, but I'm not really too concerned. So let's just keep moving. I heard some explosions, and I'm hoping it's not just me. So again, the captain, the first slug, has suffered critical damage and is on fire. However, of their 2... Did that guy just crash into that? Out of the 2 repaired defences, well, they're no longer here. This is good. So it's just a case of now dealing with this. One of the slugs is just being hit by lightning, and there we go, there's a win. So, we'll do a brutal takeover. People ask me why I do brutal. It's the time. It's just quicker to do. And Captain Jacob is available for recruitment. Okay, that's fine. Let's see about maybe doing some repairs. So repair here. And just going to go down the list, see if there's anything that needs a bit of a fixer-upper. And no, that seems to be about it. So this guy, burst of speed, last stand, increased fire rate and delayed damaging effect, and supercharged suspendium, temporarily double lift. Not really something that... Not really something that we can really utilise, really. We don't need that extra lift. So, question, where do we go next? Well, I think we just take all of these cities. I think that's what's going on. Sorry, all these little towns. That's probably the order of the day. Stress is taking a toll on Laurentius refuge in a bottle or 10. Oh. Oh dear. Minus 40 unrest, which is good, but minus 20% city upgrade. Burnt out. Okay. Alright. Select research. I'm going to go with... I mean, I'd very much like... aerial torpedoes. So it's going to be that. I'm just going to let the game do its thing. Philemon J. Haig is available for recruitment. Let's have a look. Captain for hire. Plus 20% crew speed. Can repair 30% of armour. Scavenge materials. Regain up to tools. Regain up to coal. And get fleet resupply speed. Oh, that's good. We gain... Okay, I'm going to hire that person, actually. I'm going to hire them. Can we build anything else? Well, yeah, probably can. I'm just going to assign this guy. So, select. And I'll do the same thing for the other fella. And then, let's see if we can take these areas over. Accept automatic resolution. Brutal takeover. Head back to Wise. Why Wise? Because, well, basically, it's bigger and it's closer to this area. So there's a Dagger Guild, Quinrop, and then there's one of that at GameDat, I think it's called. Comdat. Let's go here. Riders. I've just started the Fleet Academy in Wise. Okay. Accept automatic resolution. Brutal takeover once again. There is a Pirate King that I can head to. We might have to take them out. Let's have a bit of a diplomacy with this guy. Send delegation and make offer. Maybe non-aggression pact or peace. Or they won't work together. Make ultimatum. It is non-aggression pact or war. 60% chance. I'm not taking that chance because they're in a defensive pact with this guy and I'm not in any position to defend. So, reputation's gone up, which is all good. I think we'll go for defences. Building. We'll build the Orc. I don't like cities with just nothing there. If there's something there, then cool. Defences. There's no way I can repair the ones at the back, or one of them at the back. Right, so can we get to here? We cannot. There's rockets. Attracted by the development of advanced explosive. Step Pumpernickel, what a name, is available for recruitment. Captain for hire, smokescreen, scavenge fuel, and alchemical recipes. Plus damage from explosives. No real point in having them. We don't. Actually, no, we do use explosives, don't we? We use the aerial charges. Let's give some medals out. Order medal. Gonna go down the list, see if there's any other medals. No, okay. And then once again over to Dagger Guild. I'm gonna go to here. Defences. Gonna repair. Gonna scrap that little bit. And I'll have to repair the others as well. So I'm having to go through this guy's territory to get to this new one. Automatic resolution. I'm going to do... brutal, just make it quick. People say about pillaging as well. It's not something we really deal with. So, Kranzberg, over here. Trade treaty and a research treaty. Let's see what they're all about. Craven, easily frightened and bullied, similar strength. I'll accept that treaty, I think. Yeah, I think so. Defences, repair, and then I need 400 for the next part of it. Dagger Guild still has defences, so that's good. I now need to take over that, and then that guy's completely gone. Unsea, what are they all about? Can't find them. Oh, there they are. Conqueror. Tends to conquer the world, much weaker. Let's have a look. They are basically at war with all these guys down the bottom. That's a nice place to take, though. Send a spy. Researching combustibles now. Diplomatic delegation from... who? Them down there, yes. Set the defense of Stynex. Dragons. Accept automatic resolution. Nothing I can do about it. Elder dragons, the tales are true. A red dragon of enormous size has started roosting here. Rages far and wide in its lust for flesh and gold, turning whole villages into ash. Well, there's nothing I can really do about that because I can't get over there. So, yeah, that's just how it is. Okay, there's all that repaired up. And I need to get to there. Empire's merchants have been pushing their advantage in trades with Kranzberg, leading to multiple complaints. Ignore it. Non-aggression pact, trade treaty and research treaty with... who? This guy. What are they all about? They are a pacifist. Yeah, I'll take that. I have no problem with... Tracked by non-aggression pact. Vivian Garcia is available for recruitment. Governor for hire. Reduction in unrest. Minus 30 spy defense. Minus 40% upgrade cost. And masked ball. When activated, plus reputation. And they gain experience. And... yeah, they're like non-aggression pacts and defensive pacts. Yeah, as going back to what I was on about, I don't have any problem with, you know, utilising the whole system of diplomacy and spy actions to get a win. It doesn't have to be about just destroying absolutely everything. I mean, it might come to that, but let's go view city. Oh, good grief! Right, that's not good for them at all. Unsee. They are a conqueror and much weaker. I will declare war. And can I not get through this guy's territory? Is that what's happening there? I think so. Or is the Pirate King in the way? I'm gonna have to chat with this guy. Make offer. Defensive pact. I might have to make ultimatum. Defensive pact. Or cancel all of that and war. Make ultimatum. Okay. This is going to put me in war with someone, I'm sure. Hang on. Yeah, with this guy at the top. Not too concerned though. Let's see if this actually works. Accepted our demands. Ah. But now this guy's attacking here. That actually works out exceptionally well for me, because then I can go straight through and attack. Prom, I think. Let's see. That's been taken. I'm gonna have to. It's the Pirate King. I'm gonna have to go through the Pirate King. Okay, and oh, good grief. Right. That changes things. That's a lot of ship. All right. Well, let's get the heroes up front. And I don't know if I've got. I don't think I've got enough slug to deal with this. But whatever, we'll do what we can. This is a boarding vessel, I think. Yeah. And it's got deck guns. Oh, that's definitely a boarding vessel. You can see the pirates getting on board the front ship here. And they will take it because we've got very few crew. It's going to blow up anyway, though, by the look of it. Wow, they've got... So, you know what, I'm running from that. That's not something I need to waste my time with. Right, pull back to there. 3 more... Yeah, what's that? 3 more... loyalty. Attracted by combat defeat, Commander Yithric is available. Right, okay. Well, I think I need to get some more ships. Build land ships. I can make the pig. You know what I'm going to do? Design land ship. Because I've been wanting to do this for a while. Let's go with let's go with the walker. And it's going to be resources, small coal store, either side, fire extinguisher in the middle. And this is going to be basically a vessel bristling with, if I can find it, flak cannons. So, I think I'm going to probably space them out like so, maybe. Yeah. We'll do something like that. It's a bit front heavy, actually. We'll probably bring it back a little bit. Like that. And like that. Still a bit front heavy, but that's not a problem. Got these gaps, obviously. We'll fill those in with, well, I guess, resources. Small ammo store. So, put them under here. But obviously we don't have connections between them. But I will put in steel supply hatches to go past. Now we need a way up. And we need crew. Minimum crew is 8. I guess I can put in command and crew and quarters right there. It's not bad. We will have to have a cockpit of some kind, which I'm going to put at the front. But actually, I think I will put it there because, and I'll put a spare one at the back. Crew 12 recommended 20. Wow. Let's bring this further forward, actually. And we're going to put on another crew quarters. And then finally, some basic shapes. It's going to be corridor with ladder, corridor with ladder. And is that legitimate? It's wooden armour. No, I'm going to go with steel armour. It's a bit more expensive, but weight's okay. And then just, I think, some basic shapes. Where's shapes? Shapes. So that one goes in here. And actually, I think I'm going to put like that there. And it's, do you know what it reminds me of? You know those Boston Dynamics robot dog things? It's only because of the way the legs are. I know it's got absolutely no similarities, really. Okay. It's the Hedgehog. Save design. Build. And it's an expensive one. It is an expensive one. Build land ship. Hedgehog. 4 of them. Right. Okay, get that built. And then we can go from there. Just double check our status. Basically at war with this guy. And no, there's actually 2 technically, but I can't. Yeah, I can't go past the Pirate King. I need to take them out first. Well, if we have all of these hedgehogs, how quick are they? They're pretty quick. Hopefully the hedgehogs. Oh, where are you going? Not at me. Trade treaty from who? This guy. They are all about the Crusaders. Okay. I'll accept anyway. Yeah. So, I'm going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Landships Conquer the Ground. Next time, we will hopefully take out the Pirate King, and then, yeah, take the rest of this out. Let's see how we get on. As always, hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series for what it is thus far. And as always, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Take care. And generic partings. Oh, right.